Hello my friends and fellow gamers, and welcome back to this Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode run. My name is Blue, and I am joined by my companions Lae'zel, Astarion, and Karlach, who we have added to our party because we are about to go take down the Paladins of Tyr who have been hunting for Karlach. Hopefully this fight goes fairly easily because we are all level 5. I have also made Karlach into a lore bard, so she's got some spells, and that will primarily be how she attacks rather than with her weapons. We've left Will behind for now, but we'll get him before we go and confront Auntie Ethel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and confront these Paladins of Tyr. We see a bunch of dead gnolls outside of this toll house that they are all holed up in. So we'll just loot them for their ears before we go inside. And before I knock down the door, I am going to peel off Lae'zel and Astarion. And they're just going to kind of stay crouched back here. That way I can put them where I want them when the combat starts. So without further ado, let's go ahead and yeah, I'll actually have Luna talk to them. So let's head on inside of the toll house and see what they have to say for themselves.
Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Karlach, these people seem harmless.
They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, these sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
Well, I think I trust Karlach more, so enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Excuse you.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Alright, Karlach is rather fiery. So I want to try and get this sword out of his hands, but I don't think Karlach has the command drop spell. I have hold person, but not command drop. Anyway, Luna is going to come forward and immediately shift into her wild shape. She will become a bear. And is just going to start smacking. Critical miss on your first hit, Luna, really? Second hit goes for 13 damage. I am going to bring Astarion around to see if he can help. I'm gonna bring him the long way around, unfortunately. But it would be so unfortunate to lose my honor mode run in this combat. I've done this as low as level 3. So, in theory, level 5 should be okay, but you never know. Okay, so Astarion is going to shoot off a ranged attack at Anders, 99% chance to hit. Nice, 12 damage. The camera always goes wonky when I have Astarion placed up there. Anyway, he is going to apply Hunter's Mark onto Anders. And then he is going to send a second arrow into Anders for 16 damage. And then one more for the Dread Ambusher into Anders. The path cannot be interrupted. I literally just shot him. There we go. So another shot into Anders for 19 damage, and that successfully takes him out. Great job, team. And now Lae'zel is going to creep in through the back, and we're going to try and sandwich the rest of the enemies. So we see their traitor here, Cyril. We're going to go ahead and Booming Blade her in the back. Nice for a critical hit. And so Luna doesn't really have enough movement for anything else, so she's just going to kind of stay where she is. Astarion has used up all of his turns, so he's just going to come back onto these boxes. And we see Trin shoot an arrow of lightning onto Luna and place Hunter's Mark onto Luna. Karlach comes inside, and she is going to shoot an arrow into Trin. Critical hit, 7 damage, breaking that concentration. Lae'zel has one more hit. Oh, and she critically misses Cyril. Oh, we see a hold person go off on Lae'zel, and then she shoves Lae'zel. Ooh, Booming Blade is enough to kill her. Next, I'm going to have Luna end her wild shape. I know it seems like a little bit of a waste, but I know that she's eventually going to be talking to Karlach, so I will have Astarion attempt to end the combat. That is the weirdest way I have had him come down. Really? Okay. Anyways, he shoots Trin in the back for 10 damage, and shot number 2 misses. So Luna comes in. She'll cast Shillelagh and will smack Trin. Nah, we're not gonna use Luck of the Far Realms. Oh, in addition, between episodes, I went ahead and unlocked some more Illithid powers. So for Luna, I unlocked Luck of the Far Realms, and on Astarion, I unlocked the Call the Weak. Trin misses her ensnaring strike and reapplies Hunter's Mark. Karlach will just go ahead and shoot another arrow into Trin. Critical miss. I'll have Karlach just move off to the side. Lae'zel will come forward. Oh, I forgot to put Longstrider on everybody. I'm going to need to remember to do that. And she will Booming Blade Trin. Ooh, sadly missing that first attack. The second attack hits for 9 damage. Luna lashes out with her stick, missing that. And she'll just back up to give some more room for other people. And Astarion is going to shoot her, successfully ending combat.
Fuck them.
And so Karlach is going to have a little freak out.
I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
I'm going to get Lae'zel and Astarion to safety, because I don't need them accidentally walking through any of Karlach's fire when she goes on her little wrathful destruction around the inn, or Tollhouse rather. So they are just going to safely go outside, while Luna will assure Karlach that Zariel won't get near her ever again.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Okay, so Luna is very, very quickly going to try and get out of the Tollhouse as Karlach does her thing. And while we wait for Karlach, I'm going to just go ahead and loot the rest of these bodies. So we've got some more gnolls, and another adventurer over here, another dead gnoll. 'Cause, 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 'cause So Karlach is just gonna do her ragey little thing.
No traps, please.
And we're just gonna wait patiently. Because, you know, everyone has big feelings, and we can let out these big feelings. So she has one more turn of unbridled wrath, and then she should come to her senses and come chat with us. Alright, Karlach, come here. Ooh, running hot. What does that do? Literally nothing. Okay.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Fair enough.
Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Really hot, honestly.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those Paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A Tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I wonder if they meant Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure Damon has already left the grove, so I probably should have done this before I sent the tieflings on their way, but oh well. Let's go ahead and loot Anders. He's got the Sword of Justice. And Trin has got some stuff. We've got a dead refugee. How am I encumbered already? So let's go ahead and send all of these weapons to Lae'zel. I'm going to have Karlach hold on to any infernal metal that we find.
That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
And then their trader should have a couple of... No. Their trader should have a couple of scrolls on them. And then up here, we should find another soul coin. Yep. Karlach is going to ask about the soul coin. Yep.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid that's going to overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Sure it will. Well, do you have a coin slot in your heart or something?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Okay, intriguing. The next time we're in battle, I'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Okay. Let's go ahead and link the rest of our party to us. And we can go down and explore the basement. So we see an ornate wooden hatch. We open it and head down. And we smell this dead body here. The Tollhouse Ledger. Feel free to pause if you're interested in reading it. And we see all of these vents around here. We have a chest with some gold in it, a trunk with some jewelry in it, traveler's chest with more gold. I don't really care about any of the broken stuff. Through here we find some more vents. And we find a shield. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And then we are going to break apart the party and have Karlach have a seat in one of the stone chairs.
Something's happening, but not
And
enough
Lae'zel have a seat in the other one. And we see, no, sit.
Never a dull moment.
And we see the wall has gone away,
There's a trap.
revealing a secondary room that is trapped. So let's go ahead and disarm that marble plate so that we are safe to enter the secret storage area. Yeah, why not? Let's give him guidance even though it won't matter because he has a +9 bonus. And I'm just going to go ahead and have Astarion loot everything in here just because Luna is having a bit of issues with her carry capacities. Let's just search the whole room and just pick up everything. So great axe, a couple of great swords.
It's mine now.
A helmet and some gloves. Some gold. Bronze necklace. Some potions, some shields. Just frantically clicking X on my controller to pick up everything. And in the wooden chest, there's the Gloves of Heroism. Unfortunate because we don't have a paladin in the parties, but we can sell them for gold. Okay. And so let's get everybody grouped back up together. And I'm going to make a pit stop to the Grove to sell off some stuff. And then we're going to go and confront Auntie Ethel. So when I'm all done, I will meet you guys there. Alright, and we're back. I've grabbed Will from camp, and here we are at Auntie Ethel's place. But first, I want to get rid of these sheep. So let's go ahead and talk to them.
You realize it's trying to say bar.
Let's go ahead and leave them to it. And I'm just going to give it a whack. He just ran away and put bleeding on himself? That's kind of funny. Astarion. Let's see if he can not miss his shot. Everyone is missing this. I want to try and get rid of these red caps. But are they just like fleeing? Because I know Auntie Ethel can summon them. I guess it's, the universe is telling me to ignore them for now, I guess. So let's just continue on to Auntie Ethel's place. But first, we find someone up the hill. Gandrel.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
I will say nothing.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn.
Uh-oh.
His name is Astarion,
Uh-oh.
but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
And when you find this Astarion, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Why do you want him? Well, time for us to go. Good luck.
Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
And Astarion is going to peel off from the group. He cannot risk this man finding him and catching him. He is assuming, sorry, the camera went wonky there. He is assuming that Cazador has sent this person after him, and he is not going back.
Let's have a rummage.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Alright, so Astarion will apply Hunter's Mark to Gandrel. And we'll send out his second shot. And then finally the Dread Ambusher shot for 17 more damage. So Astarion took out more than half of this guy's health in just that one turn. But now it is Gandrel's turn. He shoots a fire arrow at Lae'zel, and it also hits Will. And he shoots at Luna, and he puts Hunter's Mark onto Luna. So I had Will use his Find Familiar to summon this Raven. The Raven is nice because it can rend vision, so just like Luna's wild shape. So we've blinded him, and because of Will's deepened pack, the Raven also gets a second attack as well. So then the Raven is just going to fly off to safety.
This is my time.
Will won't bother with the Hex because he is on fire, so I don't want to risk losing that concentration and wasting that one spell slot. So instead, he's just going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts. And we've broken his concentration, and Will is going to step out of the fire.
But to keep going.
Luna is going to go ahead and she's not going to wild shape. She will just cast Thorn Whip onto Gandrel. No, we're not wasting that on this. So that scooches him forward a little bit. Lae'zel comes forward. I also gave Lae'zel the Sword of Tyr, Sword of Justice that we got from Anders from earlier in the episode. She is going to Booming Blade. Nice. So that is them dealt with. Let's wait for the fire to go out of these two. Let's go ahead and get Astarion back in the party. And we'll loot the general vicinity. Luna is not going to worry about why Astarion did what he did. She understands. Maybe not necessarily approves, but understands. So we got his crossbow. So Feller of Monsters, you have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. I will just go ahead and send that to Astarion. I probably won't have him use it at all, but at least he has access to it. And I'm going to get Will and Lae'zel all healed up. So Will and Lae'zel sharing the same space. And let's chuck a healing potion at our feet. Okay. Will... actually, they both need a little bit more, so Will is just going to chuck another potion at them. Okay. Perfect. So everyone is more or less healed up to max. Astarion is missing 1 HP. I'm not too concerned about that. Now let's go ahead and chat with Auntie Ethel.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. Oh, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in.
Sorry, I've been a bit busy.
Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina.
Mayrina, you
won't
say?
Say it again.
So we came across Mayrina's brothers, who were confronting Auntie Ethel a couple of episodes ago, and we unfortunately took them out because they were aggressive toward us. But I'm going to ask, do you always treat your guests so poorly?
You're quite right, Petal. Forgive me if I get a bit sharp. My work wears something awful on me. You see, I help people from all over Faerun. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
But something isn't right. That woman, Mayrina, why is she with you?
Busybodies are not appreciated around here.
Must you stick out your neck for every dimwit in distress?
Lae'zel, that's
Talk
rude.
about your wriggler, and that's it. Last warning.
Sorry if you can hear my cat. No, this woman is clearly in trouble. And Auntie Ethel is not as she appears.
So badly? Fine. Let's make this interesting.
Alright, so we see Auntie Ethel transforming before our very eyes. We already suspected something wasn't right with her as she poofed away after we killed Mayrina's brothers, but now we understand the truth of Auntie Ethel. And we see the sunlit wetlands fading away, the landscape changing into a sick-looking bog.
A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
My cat would prefer that I pay attention to her rather than my video game. Astarion is going to come in and will shoot an arrow into Auntie Ethel for 14 damage. Second shot into Auntie Ethel for 12 damage. And finally, Dread Ambusher for 21 damage. Great job, Astarion. Auntie Ethel chucks Alchemist Fire onto us. Oh, and casts Vicious Mockery on us. I'm surprised that she hasn't disappeared behind her fireplace. So where are the red caps? Okay, so they're all the way over there. I wonder...
Have to keep going.
Let's go ahead and put down Spike Growth. Right about here. So that they need to cross it if they want to come to us. And Luna will just back up a little bit to protect the concentration on Spike Growth. The Raven probably can't do too much because it can't make its way to Auntie Ethel. So it's just going to stay where it is. Will is going to cast Hunger of Hadar. Well, first he's going to scooch up a little bit. And cast Hunger of Hadar onto the Spike Growth that Luna made. So hopefully between the Spike Growth and the Hunger of Hadar, that should take care of most of the red caps. And if not, he can try and Eldritch Blast them back into the Spike Growth and Hunger of Hadar. So he's also going to creep inside a little bit. Lae'zel is going to move inside. And she can't quite make it to Auntie Ethel, so she is just going to fire an arrow into Auntie Ethel. Sadly missing. Second shot. Oh, okay. So 11 damage, and it sends Auntie Ethel reeling. Let's go ahead and end that turn. So we see the red caps, ooh, backing up a little bit. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so they're occupied there. Astarion is going to get out of the fire. And he is going to just chug a healing potion just to get rid of the burning effect. Then one arrow into Auntie Ethel at disadvantage because she did put Vicious Mockery onto him. But the second arrow should be fine for 9 more damage. Okay, there she goes. Now she's fleeing.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
Okay. So, Luna. I'm actually curious if that setup that I've got of Spike Growth and Hunger of Hadar will do it. So she's just going to end her turn. Perfect. So where's he going? Oh, he's dashing the long way around. Will is going to come on out, and he is going to put an Eldritch Blast into both of these red caps to hopefully put them back in farther into the Spike Growth and Hunger of Hadar. Or just kill them outright. That is perfectly fine too. Lae'zel is just going to come out and watch the show as well. Very nice. Astarion is going to come outside and be prepared for this red cap.
Where do I go from here?
Luna. Yeah, same thing. Okay, so he tries to hold person on Lae'zel. Doesn't work. Will is going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts into the red cap. And that's that. So, yeah, the Spike Growth and Hunger of Hadar, fantastic combination. Now let's go ahead and follow after Auntie Ethel.
Watch yourself, my friend. I don't know if our pale rogue has anything good in his heart, or even a scrap of it left for you.
Oh, shut up, Will. Don't I have water bottles that I can chuck onto this? Actually, I don't know if this is gonna burn me. We're just gonna run through.
Excuse me.
It's fine.
That's just mean.
Best to
For
make
all
it.
adults. Your heart's as cold as ice, Astarion. I'm just making sure no one slips and gets hurt.
Stop it, Will.
Don't.
Okay, so we are in the Hag's Lair. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time to deal with Auntie Ethel properly. But let's at least let her know that we've come into her lair.
As thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
No, tell me where Marina
Has
is.
that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Marina. She's already marinating. Ha!
Alright. I think I'm going to end the episode here. It's a bit shorter than usual, but I want to not have to worry about time when I'm fighting Auntie Ethel, because we also have to fight through her cronies that are in the next room. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and you know, it wasn't overly long, but we got a couple of good combats in. We dealt with Paladins of Tyr. Or no, that was the previous episode. I'm just getting confused. So clearly it's time for me to to stop playing so that I can, you know, gather my wits about me. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I hope to see you all in the next video, and until next time, have a great day. Bye bye.